Welcome back to Starbase 01. This is going to be very exciting. Very excited for this. Our first content video. Not an introduction video, content video. So this is exciting for me and all the other members of Starbase 01. Now, this is going to be the first comic book review video. Now, I want to outline my very first comic book review video with the Court of Owls, Batman New 52. And I still will do that. But I'm going to need to be finished. I want to go through the issues as they come out when I get them each week by week, or maybe I skip a week or something like that. But I first want to start with my latest Batman issue, which is the very first issue in the Batman Death in the Family, which is incredibly eye-opening from what we know about the Joker and his past involvements with Batman and how he acts and how this goes off. So where it first starts is Commissioner Gordon is outside talking to Harvey Dent about some things about how he has his cigarettes on hidden somewhere at home and he doesn't want his wife to find him. Blah blah blah. They're having some small talk. They go inside the police station and the power goes out. And the Joker who we suspect to be the Joker, is in there as the lights are off, and he's messing around, and it looks like he's killing officers while the lights are out, and Commissioner Gordon he's flipping out because the Joker's taking out everyone but him inside the police station. So at the very end of this scene, the lights turn back on. I assume it's a little while later, and Batman's in front of Commissioner Gordon. He's asking Gordon, what happened? And Gordon simply says to Batman that the Joker told a joke, and they end up finding out that the Joker suspected to be a Joker. I'll tell you why I say that in a little bit. But the Joker steals his face back, and which, if you read Detective Comics earlier, you learned that a villain named either Ragdoll or Dollman, I can't remember, I think it's Dollman, cut off the Joker's face and put it in an alleyway somewhere. So the Joker, and it was put in the police station as not confidence, but evidence. So in essence, after that, the Joker comes over and he steals his face back, which, this is boom, 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 the Joker's back in town. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone is flipping out. And then he has this TV announcement on the television. And he has this guy, and he's starting to tell Batman about his plan, about how he's going to, do this and that. Except, what's going on is Joker has a little, I don't want to say riddle, because that's a whole different Batman villain's thing, but there's kind of method to the madness, if you will. So, this guy gives out the Joker's demands not demands, but plans of that he's going to kill the mayor later that day, or in the next day, or something like that, or at midnight, or I don't know, I don't remember. So what Batman ends up learning is the guy who was talking on the TV recording is actually a descendant of the first person that the Joker killed in Gotham. Which Batman, understands. Well, there's a message here somewhere. So Joker has him tell this scripted thing of how he's going to kill the mayor later on, and Batman is watching this, and so is Nightwing, and so is Robin, and so is Batgirl, and they're all watching this, and then the guy who was talking gets his head blown off, which is simply described by a panel looking at Batman with this kind of scowl on his face as he sees this horrid thing. So the next step, obviously, Batman takes is to protect the mayor. Now, Commissioner Gordon has a police detachment sent around I think it's City Hall, I'm not really sure, but sent around the building that the mayor's in and around the mayor. I mean, there are police officers inside inside the room with the mayor. That's how protected he is. Commissioner Gordon walks into the elevator, and little does he know that Batman's above the elevator. And they end up figuring out each other's there, and they start talking. and Commissioner Gordon is trying, what we get from this scene is Commissioner Gordon is trying not to show to his men that he himself is afraid of this. Like, he is genuinely afraid of the Joker coming back. So, Batman it respects this about him. It makes a mention of, how he's a good officer and he's a good leader because of this. So anyway, Batman, while he's in the elevator, realizes that there's no way Joker's going to get to him. How is he going to get to him? So what he did was the Joker infected with his laughing gas all of the officers around the mayor. Right? I mean, Batman realizes this. He busts out of the elevator. He runs into the city hall room, and all of these police officers look like, these decayed zombies now, and they're asking Batman for help, but he obviously can't help them. They're dying all around him. And what's interesting is that Joker's gas that does this, or his toxin, the Joker toxin that does this, obviously, as us comic book fans know, or maybe you don't know, it puts a smile on their face, and it's kind of this sinister grin that goes on everyone's face who inhales or takes in the Joker toxin. What was interesting about this is that the Joker toxin made them all frown and have these, like, grimacing looks, and all that was left was Batman, Commissioner Gordon, and the mayor, which he didn't actually kill the mayor, which I found interesting. And then the next scene that we see after this is Batman goes back to the Batcave, and he's starting to analyze the Joker toxin. And he finds out that it's not actually the current Joker toxin that was being used. It's a combination of multiple different Joker toxins that he's used in the past to create that frown. And then we realize that this was used as a distraction for, let me pull it up here. I think you're really going to be surprised by this. Just give me a second. Well, this wasn't the distraction. The distraction was later on. So basically, sorry, I skipped a step. So Batman finds out where Joker is, or where Joker is, which we end up learning is where Joker wanted him to be. So he ends up going to Ace Chemicals, which for those of you who know, this is the place where, or is it? Yeah, I think it's Ace Chemicals, where the Red Hood became the Joker originally, where the Red Hood. Batman was chasing down the Red Hood, and he fell into this vat of chemicals, and Batman tried to save him, but he didn't, and it created the Joker. The Red Hood became the Joker. So, we figure out that the Joker's acting with chemicals, and Batman arrives there, busts through the doors, and he finds out or he sees the Red Hood, like the original costume for the Red Hood, not Jason Todd, the new one, but he sees the original costume for the Red Hood. So he's, and the Joker's talking through it. I mean, you can hear his voice. He's going through and he's running toward the Red Hood, and this hammer comes out of nowhere, hits him to the side. He falls into one of the metal pots, and taking off the helmet, Harley Quinn is taking off the helmet, and apparently inside the helmet there was a little radio thing. So but Batman falls in there, and he's yelling at Harley, where is Joker? Where is Joker, Harley? And she's saying this kind of thing of, Mr. J ain't right, Batman, kind of thing like that. So, she's deeply saddened by this, and Batman then we see that these chemicals start falling into the vat, the metal pot vat thing, that these chemicals start pouring in. And he's frantically asking, where is he? Where is he? And then we learn, which this was a distraction for Batman, so Joker, with his strange face, new strange face, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Joker taking a hammer to Alfred. Yeah. So the Joker knows who Batman was, because how else could he get to Wayne Manor? And I think the death in the family that everyone's talking about right here, death in the family, is Alfred, which will be an interesting thing. Now, this is going to be exciting. I'm excited. My personal thing, what I've been saying, suspected to be Joker, I don't think it's actually Joker who took the face back. That's just my opinion. Because, well, as far as I know, the Joker doesn't know who Batman is, and he likes it that way. So, stay tuned. with more videos, and subscribe. And put the comments below what you think of this one. So if you want more of this, if you like this or not. Thanks. Bye.